Welcome in everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm AC Kingpin 27 with you today in Madden 22's Ultimate Team. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. With the first pick in the NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars are selecting. We're going to make our first 20 picks in the draft predictions today, and we're going to lock down those sets on those vouchers you can earn through the NFL draft. If you guys didn't know, you got to play some challenges, earn some vouchers, and then trade in those vouchers in sets to get yourself some pretty awesome rewards here. What I'm going to do today, we're going to talk about the challenges you got to complete. We're going to go into the sets. I'm going to make all my picks and tell you who I think the first 20 picks of the draft are going to be. And then we'll talk about the rewards you're going to receive if you just get lucky enough to get those 20 picks correct. As always, guys, drop a like on the video, and I'll continue to put out this Ultimate Team content for you. Normally, we're doing that daily content, so you know what's here in game, so you know how to upgrade your team. I've also got a No Money Spent Browns theme team going this year, so we've got upgrade videos and our MUT Battle series going along with that. So make sure you guys are checking out that content as well. But it's time. Let's jump into Ultimate Team here, and let's take a look first and foremost at the challenges you need to complete to earn your vouchers here. So the NFL Draft Past promo is out, and with that, they brought us a couple challenges we could knock out to try to earn ourselves some of these vouchers. So the mock draft challenges, there's 20 of them. Remember, guys, these challenges do end on April 28th at 7 p.m. So make sure you guys are getting in here and play these challenges before and then make those draft picks accordingly. So you got to play through all 20 of these challenges, and each challenge is going to earn you one of those vouchers that you need to complete the sets. These challenges were pretty easy, even though they say they were on All Pro. I was able to rock through them in like maybe 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes there. Didn't have to replay any of them. So I think they're pretty easy challenges. You should have no problem getting through those as well. But the next thing we're going to do, we're going to head to the sets. So you head on over to sets here. We rock out into the NFL draft sets that are available. And you're going to see the mock draft subcategory here. So you jump into this, and you're going to see you get to make all of your picks here. So you can exchange vouchers here and earn all 20 of these draft picks. So we're going to hope that we're able to get all 20 of these correct today. Now, I've got my entire list of teams and players right here. I'm going to showcase all of these guys. We're going to talk about each one of them here. So let's get in. The first overall pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars, I truly believe is going to be defensive end Aiden Hutchinson. So we're going to lock in here the defensive end, the edge rusher. We're going to throw a voucher on that card, and we're going to hope that we get that pick correct for the first overall pick. Now, that should lock our first overall pick there. It does. So you can't make any more. So when you make a prediction on these individual picks, that's going to lock that pick. So you can't kind of lock in 2 or 3 different positions on one pick. I do like that. With the second pick, the Detroit Lions are going to be taking defensive end Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. So again, back-to-back edge rushers here with our first 2 picks. I'm liking this. I think that's the way the first couple picks are going to go. I think with the third pick, I think the Texans also take a defensive end here. I'm saying that with the third pick, the Texans take defensive end Kayvon Thibodeaux out of Oregon here. So 3 edge rushers right in a row, I think, are going to be the guys that get drafted. So that's what we're going to do with our first 3 picks. 3 defensive ends right off the rip. The Jets hold the 4th pick. The Jets pick kind of took me a little bit to decide, but I ended up choosing cornerback Ahmad Gardner out of Cincinnati. So for these guys, now you see it. We have non-edge linebackers, non-edge D-lines, edge rushers, and we have DBs. So we're going to take that DB here because that's going to take our corner and our safety. Like I said, Ahmad Gardner out of Cincy, I think, is going to the Jets at pick number 4. Now we've got back-to-back picks by the New York teams. So pick number 5 is going to be by the New York Giants. And I think they have to stay on the offensive side of the ball. I think they need to get some help for their quarterbacks. So they're going to go O-line here. I think Kem Ekwonu out of NC State is going to be their pick here at number 5. So the Giants taking an offensive tackle here right off the rip. I think that's a good pick and a good lock there as well. The 6th pick goes to Carolina. Now the Carolina pick could be very interesting. I think they're going to go after a quarterback. I think they could go a bunch of different ways. But I'm taking quarterback Malik Willis out of Liberty for the Carolina Panthers at pick 6. I think that's just going to be how it ends up. Now remember, these picks do not incorporate any trades. If trades happen, I'm going to kind of be screwed on the way these picks rock, but I'm kind of locking it in that we're not making any trades with the first 20 picks. So that's my hope and a prayer there. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that happens. The Giants go back on the clock with the 7th pick, and I think they go defensive side of the ball this time. I've got defensive end Jermaine Johnson II out of Florida State here. So again, an edge rusher already in the first 7 picks. That's 4 edge rushers off the board. I think they're stacked at edge rush this year in the draft. I think that's definitely the way we need to go. The 8th pick goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and I think they stay on the offensive side of the ball. So with the 8th pick, I think the Falcons take wide receiver Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. So we're going to lock in that wide receiver voucher here for the Falcons pick. The 9th pick goes to the Seattle Seahawks, and I think they're going to need an offensive tackle. Now, what I don't know is if they're going to take a quarterback here. You know, they could go Kenny Pickett. They could go a bunch of different ways. But I've got them taking offensive tackle Evan Neal out of Alabama. I think no matter who their quarterback is, they're going to need somebody to keep him upright. So I think we're going to see Evan Neal. So we're going to take that offensive lineman. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they go after a quarterback here or make a draft date deal to move some picks around to get a quarterback. Do they go after Baker? Do they bring Baker in with a very late round pick? I don't think the Browns are getting anything premium for him, but I guess you never know, right? The Jets come back with the 10th pick, and the Jets here, I think, are going to go offensive side of the ball. I think they're taking wide receiver Drake London out of USC. So we're going to lock in the wide receiver prediction here with our 10th pick. And that puts 10 picks on the board. So 10 picks down, 10 to go. Let's keep it rocking here. We're going to head to pick number 11, the Washington Commanders. I think they've got to beef up the secondary and the defense here. I think they're going safety Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. So we're going to choose that defensive back prediction here and lock that one in as well. The 12th pick heads to Minnesota, the Vikings. This is a very interesting pick. I think they definitely need help on the offensive line, but I think they need a little more help on the defense. So I'm locking in cornerback Derek Singletary Jr. out of LSU here. I think this is a must-have positional need for them. With Pat Pete getting older, I think this might be the way to go. So I do think they're going to take Singletary here out of LSU. The 13th pick brings the Houston Texans back onto the clock. And this is very interesting. There's a lot of positions they need. They took that defensive end in my draft early, so I think they go back to the offensive line here. I think they take Charles Cross, the offensive tackle out of Mississippi State. So we're going to lock in that offensive lineman here with the 13th pick. The 14th pick heads to Baltimore. And the Baltimore Ravens have a team, right? They have a great offense. They have a great defense. So this was a tough one. I had to really kind of dig into a couple different mock drafts and to kind of dig into a couple player stats to think who I thought was going to come up here. I ultimately think they stay on the defensive side of the ball. And I think they go cornerback Trent McDuffie out of Washington. I think that's a solid pick for them. I think this kid can be very good on that defense. So 14th pick, we're going to lock in that cornerback here for Baltimore. The 15th pick sees the Eagles on the clock here. Philadelphia, they definitely need some help, right? I think they're going to go offense, and I think they're going to go offensive playmaker. I think they go wide receiver Jamison Williams out of Alabama. So the 15th pick stays on the offense with this wide receiver here. 5 picks to go, guys. There's a team that has a couple picks here. We're going to see another team again. And I think the 20th pick might be the most interesting pick in the draft. Pick 16 goes to New Orleans, the New Orleans Saints. I think they need to keep whoever is under center. I think it's Jameis Winston this year. I think they need to keep him upright. They're going to go after offensive tackle Trevor Penning out of Northern Iowa. So we're going to lock in that offensive lineman prediction here as well. I think that's just the way they have to go, no doubt in my mind. The 17th pick in the draft heads to LA, the Los Angeles Chargers. Now this is very interesting, right? They had a very good draft last year. They have a very, very good offense. I think they need defensive help. I think they're going to go middle of the defensive line. I think we're going to see a non-edge defensive lineman here. We're going defensive tackle Jordan Davis out of Georgia. This is a huge pick for them. Jordan Davis was top of the draft for most of the college football season. So we're going to lock in Jordan Davis here, and the Chargers are going to get some much-needed help on the defensive side of the football. The 18th pick brings Philly back to the clock. And Philly could go a couple different ways here. This pick, again, kind of rocked me a little bit. But I ultimately think they go defensive back. And I think they take Daxton Hill out of Michigan. He could play safety. He could play corner. I'm interested to see where they end up, where he plays in the NFL. What position? Is he a Jabril Peppers type that can kind of run all over the field? Is he like a Troy Polamalu? I'm interested to see how Daxton Hill stands up here. The 19th pick goes back to New Orleans, and the Saints stay on the offensive side of the ball. I think they need to give Jameis Winston some weapons. So I think they're going to go wide receiver Chris Olave out of Ohio State, and I think this is a huge pick. I kind of racked myself back and forth between the Eagles taking Olave or Williams earlier, but I ultimately think they go with Williams, and I think the Saints luck out and get Olave here at 19. The 20th pick is the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger retired. I don't think Mason Rudolph is the guy. I know they've made some changes and brought some guys in, but I think they're going to go quarterback here, and I think they're keeping the local guy. I think they've taken the kid out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett, to be their franchise quarterback with pick number 20. They're going to get that fifth-year option on him here and lock in the quarterback. That's my 20 picks, guys. I really think that's how it's going to shake out. I'm interested to know yours. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys disagree with any of these picks. If you guys think, some of these picks are worthwhile, let me know. Let me know, we'll talk about it as we go. I'm always interested to see what you guys think and what you guys are feeling. But remember, you're going to earn those mock draft vouchers, make your predictions, earn those rewards based on how correct you were. Remember, you have your chance to earn some coin, some players. You can earn some NFL draft pass players. You have a chance to earn players from the first round of the draft. You have a chance to earn all of them. But remember, if you get all 20 correct, there's going to be one person that gets them all correct. If you get all 20 correct, you get all of the NFL draft first round players as NCAT. You get all of the NFL draft pass player heroes and champions as NCAT, and you get that future mystery gift. I'm still interested to see what that mystery gift is. If you get to build your own golden ticket, if you get your choice on the list of golden tickets, I'm very interested to see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think that mystery gift is. Good luck to everybody making their picks. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm AC Kingpin 27. Stay tuned to the channel for more Madden 22 Ultimate Team content. Have a great day. Enjoy the draft, and I'll catch you guys next time.